All right, got a core set. 5 minutes of core there. So we got the V-ups, we got the heel tap and raises, and then we got some Y's, T's, and I's to break it up a little bit. So you got 20 V-ups, 20 heel tap and raises, and then 10 Y's, T's, and I's. All right, when I did this one, I could only get through not quite 2 full rounds, but I'm really going slow and deliberate. So this is definitely a case of it's not what you do, but how you do it that affects the exercise a whole lot. All right, so really engaging the core hard and pulling in on the abs while you're doing this. Really, really flattening and pulling on those abs while you're doing the core stuff makes it radiate all over the place. And most people want their abs to pull in a little bit more, so why not exercise the way you want your abs to be? If you want your abs to stick out, well, maybe stick them out while you exercise. But if you want them to pull them in while you exercise. All right, so I'm gonna hit the deck here. I'm gonna lay on my back. All right, so the V-up position. My legs are up, abs are in tight, lower back is pressing into the ground here. All right, if I want more challenge, I can lower my legs out more. And we're not gonna move the legs too much on this one. The arms back, we're gonna come up, get a squeeze in there, and then come back down slow. Come up, squeeze, and pull in, and come back down slow. Now I could just hammer these out, I could fly through them, but it's gonna be a totally different thing and not quite as good of a benefit. Not gonna be quite as hard, it's not gonna burn quite as much. All right, so I'm gonna come up, come back down slow, abs in tight, and I'm not gonna rest at the bottom where my back starts to arch. I'm gonna stay tight in there as I do this. If you're losing that lower back position, maybe tuck your legs in a little bit more, bend your knees a little bit more, so that you're controlling what happens at the core a little bit more on that. All right, so you do 20 of those if you can, and then maybe your neck gets a little tired. This other one is really great for that. Your heel tap and raise. Tap the heels and then raise up here. Tap the heels. It's like a reverse crunch. You can try to get a little bit of a tailbone lift at the farthest pull in, but then you're tapping. When you're tapping, make sure your back does not arch. All right, so maintain some press in there. All right, so abs pulled in, back is not arching on the tap there. If it is arching, maybe don't go quite as far out. All right, don't go quite as far, so you can maintain the brace. Maintaining the brace and the core position is more important than how far you go. Right? So posture is always more important than the range of motion. So you get there and squeeze. And hopefully, again, lots of pull in while you're doing that. If I really pull in, I can feel it radiate all down the sides of my abs here too. So not only just the front, the low, I also get the sides as well. If I just hammer through this and kind of just relax, let my back arch, I'm going to get hip flexor, I'm going to get lower back. I might get the rectus abdominis, but I'm not going to get the obliques. I'm not going to get the transverse abdominis. I'm going to be missing the most important part of the core in that, all right? And then we have the Y's, T's, and I's because, shoot, I can't do 5 minutes of that straight. You could try, I guess. You're going to be back and forth between those two, but the Y's, T's, and I's, you got a chance to lay on your stomach here. Arms are out straight in front of you. Abs are in tight, butt's tight. Probably leave your feet on the ground. If people lift their feet off the ground, it tends to get the lower back a little bit too much. If your feet lift and you're fine, that's okay, but make sure your back is not arching there. So lots of butt, lots of ab pull in. You should probably be able to do this without the foot lift. So you have the hands off the ground, squeezing. That's a Y. We got the T. We squeeze back here, shoulders away from the ears, into that I. Y, squeezing back. T, squeezing back across, shoulders away from the ears, and then the I. Now, if your shoulders are really tight, that one can be very, very, very difficult. All right, so if you need to, you could do a standing version of that, to start off with, if you can't actually move your arms back far enough to even get them off the ground, there, all right? So, but that is such an important bit of strength for our bodies, because if we're missing out on the ability to move back there, most likely we're just gonna start hunching more and more, and we get that old people posture, that gravity has won and we are defeated type of body position, and we don't want that as much because it causes lots of neck problems, lots of shoulder problems, lots of back problems. So getting that set and opening up posture in there, great chance to work the upper back, and it gets a little bit of a break for the abs when you flip over and you go after those V-ups again. Again, you probably not get as many rounds in. Again, I may only got like 2 rounds in or something like that, because I was really, really focusing in. So in 5 minutes, just see how much burn you can bring into the world by how hard you're pulling in and that focus of the squeeze up and coming down slow. Squeeze up, coming down slow. Game changer, no rest break at the bottom. It'll be wonderful. All right, this is Jeremy, the Tall Trainer, saying have fun, be safe. God bless.